My legends were back, and we're gonna take on the trial. Now, I did a bunch of practice with it, and literally like 3 hours of practice. I was addicted. I gotta admit, I haven't played this game like that in a long time to be addicted to something, but I was like just trying everything. And the best score I could come up with is this team right here, and it reached all of the prerequisites that I need to actually get to. Now, I'm going to talk about the prerequisites in a bit, but the team ended up being Cecilia, Bellona, Dizzy, and Tamarin. I tried with Charles. I even tried one with Basque, which was weird, but I did it with normal Bellona. That didn't go that well because she ran the risk of dying because Kayron is a fire unit, and if he focuses her, then she ran the risk of dying if he debuffed her. So I had to remove her from the equation, even though she helped out a lot. So I went with Seaside Bellona, which my Seaside Bellona is a little bit weaker than my main Bellona, about 5,000 CP weaker, but she still is in a good place. Dizzy just plain screws him this fight, but if you want to go for optimum damage, you pretty much have to control Dizzy because Dizzy will use her S3 in his break phase, which doesn't help. So you just need her to use her S1 or her S2 to continue debuffs and do maximum damage because the S3 doesn't really do a lot of damage. So just keep that in mind. If you copy this, that during his break phase when he's paralyzed, you're going to need to control Dizzy because she just is just going to do her S3 and waste DPS. So that just keep that in mind. Even though with this particular run that I'm going to show you, I'm just going to use some music, and I had to slow it down because the run ended up being about 15 minutes, and he can't kill them. Like, he just can't kill them. Between Dizzy and Bellona, Seaside Bellona, he just can't kill them. And then Tamarin just gets rid of all the debuffs we get and just heals through everything. And then Cecilia is tanky herself. Like, she just stood there for everything. So this ended up being a really good team to use against him. And it's probably not the best team, but with the characters I have currently, is the best team that works for me to make sure that I get points. So this is Bellona right here. This is her stats. I didn't want to do that. This is her stats right there. I would like to get her a little bit faster and a little bit more crit, but I'll take this for now. She's still missing this, so we gotta put that into consideration. And I still want to get maybe her artifact a little bit stronger, and like I said, get a little bit more crit, maybe get to like 80% or something like that, and a little bit more effectiveness. But we'll work it out. As you can see, this is not max gear. This is gear that I put together for her that works out for her. Let's see here. Dizzy. This is Dizzy. I truly this is the same Dizzy that when I originally got her. This is the gear that she has, and it hasn't changed at all. So this is just, it works. So I just don't F with it. No. 92% crit and everything else like that. I would like a little bit more effectiveness on the gear, but that just comes with time of getting upgrades. And Tama, this is Tama again. I just recently put this on Tama, so I have to actually level this. I'm not enamored with it at all. Could be better, but all this is really here for is the health percent right here. So as soon as I get something a little bit better, then we're gonna rock it out. Same thing with this. This is just here for the health. Like that speed is trash. We like to get definitely better with the speed. So you guys know how it goes with rings and necklaces. It's just all according to if you can get something good for it. And the same thing goes with Cecilia. Now my Cecilia, I love this health on her. This 21,000 health. Like, she is so tanky and good. I just love this character. Again, she needs better rings and necklaces. And again, it's about drops. Like, I have priorities that I put in different places, and sometimes I put it on other characters. So, again, when I get better gear for her, then yeah. And as for this, we just went with Noble Oath, and I actually need to upgrade this. Let's see here. It's not going to be for this fight, but it's fine. That's fine. Put it up to 21. I like her with Noble Oath because she's just a tanky unit to begin with, and the fact that you can just the more her health goes down, considering how large her health pool is, it just makes her super tanky. She just literally sits there for every fight. No F's given. She just be looking at him. Look at her judging. She judging y'all right now. Like, why ain't using me? I'm super tanky. And I'm a bae. Look at my breast. She ain't saying that, but she got that face like she judging everybody. I like the characters like that. Anyway. So that's what I did. And my first try was with a different team, and that went horribly wrong. And I don't know what happened because I practiced, and Charles just flat got murdered because he is an Earth unit. And Kayron was like, "What, you gonna put an Earth unit out here? Okay, die." So that didn't go well. So I said, you know what? Let me throw out Basque. And this was just in practice, but the first time around was me not in practice, and they just flat died, and I only ended up with like 700k on the points, and I was pretty triggered, so I spent another hour actually fighting. But with that said, that's all the prep that I got for you guys. Enjoy this. You will notice that they were in no danger of dying whatsoever between Dizzy and Bellona debuffing his life away. And let's talk about that really quick before we just let the fight roll. Alright, so you're gonna notice that mage heroes are granted increased attack 30%. Alright guys, so this is my point total for this week. It could be higher if I had another mage to put in the slot, or somebody else that would be DPS and like AoE type of damage, because that kind of does really well, and put control. Now see, the thing is, I just got rid of the homie Says, and Says actually would have been really good for this particular thing because he would have put the debuff on and got AoE out, but you know, is what it is when it comes to that. And one of the debuffs that would cause extra damage is to become unhealable, so Says would have been really good actually for this fight. That's neither here nor there. I can't do anything about that now because I already got rid of him. However, I went against a disadvantage because I actually could use Seaside Bellona, even though it nerfs her damage a little bit. It allows the fight to be controlled and be controlled auto, where I don't really have to do anything beyond controlling Dizzy and the DPS phase when he's weakened, so she doesn't waste her S3 doing nonsense. That's about the only thing that you need to control at that point. Between Seaside Bellona and Dizzy just debuffing his face away, there's not much he can do, and on top of that, he takes extra damage. So I just went with this for now. We're gonna probably go with using Vivian if I actually get Vivian, but neither here nor there. I don't have Celestial Mercedes right now up to a level that I can actually use her. I wish it did, but I don't. It's something to think about if I want to actually put her up, because I've always wanted to use her, but I never had a reason to really use her, and this is a good reason. However, I don't know if the next fight, as you can see right here, it may not be the same fight, so I may have to use different characters. So I'm probably just going to let this rock the way it is right now, and then maybe if I get Vivian, then I'll definitely throw Vivian up there so she can be out there in that spot, but then I won't have the increased damage dealt against boss monsters with unhealable. Now you're gonna see how well the team works together. Like, he had no shot. He could not kill them whatsoever. Like, I could have went on forever if he hadn't died and built up more points, but again, I lost points on Bellona because she was pretty much being debuffed because she's a ranger. But you're gonna see, even with that, she still does a great deal of damage to him and debuffs his face off, or defense breaks and everything else like that. So it just worked out all the way around. So I'm not even upset at that point. And Cecilia was defense breaking, and it ended up being a really enjoyable thing to actually watch the team work out that way. And it took me 3 hours of going through all of my team to figure out what's the best way to get points and what will work out best for me. This is probably not going to work for everybody because everybody's team compositions are different, but this is just what worked for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next video, and pretty much enjoy the I'm about to say enjoy the trailer. Enjoy the video, and good luck to you on your points. Peace.
losing, and now we're running down the halls. No, we can't let them win. There's an evil inside, just lurking way down below. And if I can't hold my breath, then I'm bound to become hollow. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch.